It's a beautiful story that needs to be told. Charles helped a friend in the valley in his later years and was astonished to find out that he was bequeathed money in his friend's will. What could he do with this amazing and unexpected gift? He knew that a bar in town was for sale, envisioned it as a gathering place for the community, bought it, and made Jeff, who was a bartender at that bar, his managing partner. Now what to do? How to pay this unexpected gift forward? Charles had a driving service and he asked his friend Nancy Neville what were some places to support. Nancy suggested Tools for Tomorrow.
We started using Charles's car service several years ago to take us back and forth to LAX. And on a ride one day, Charles said, "I'm looking for a charity. I represent a woman who has some money she wants to give, and it has to be in Cathedral City." And I said, "Well, wait a minute. I have a charity, not only in Cathedral City, but all over the valley, and it's called Tools for Tomorrow." So Charles, I introduced him to the powers that be, and he has been over the years so generous to this charity, and we are very, very grateful.
A generous check arrived in the mail. I thought, what is this business called the Roost? I drove over one day to thank them for their generous gift. Wonderful, great, supporting our community and arts for the children. Jeff said, wait, we want to do more. We want to do more. That conversation in April of 2021 turned into our very first Christmas in July event in July of 21, where we raised $43,000 and we had budgeted $10,000. How many businesses do you know that go out and give back to their community like these two? What fun everyone has. It's different every day. It's not your mama's chicken ranch. It's chili cook-offs, it's bake sales, it's bikes and toys for the kids, bingo games. They didn't have to do this. They could have pocketed the money, bought big houses and big cars, and gone on big vacations. No, they are plowing money back into the community with their new foundation.
As the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Cathedral City, I can't say enough of our appreciation and gratitude towards Charles and Jeff of the Roost for all that they do for all the nonprofits in our community. They host so many different events that really make a difference. For our organization, they help support programs in 4 of our buildings to make sure our kids have academic success, healthy lifestyles, and build good character and citizenship. But their efforts don't stop there. They even help individual children to make sure that they're successful. From laptops to scholarships, they truly make a difference.
Hi, Scotty.
Hi, Jeff.
I want to take this moment and we had just talked recently about making sure that that car was purchased. This just came in this morning. With this check, I am sure that you'll be able to purchase that vehicle now.
On behalf of the Boys and Girls Club of Cathedral City, we want to also say thank you for the new vehicle that you recently got for us to make sure that we can serve more children at our Boys and Girls Club. Congratulations, Charles and Jeff. You truly are the best.
Hi, my name is Aaron Tarzi and I'm principal at Rio Vista Elementary, an elementary school in Cathedral City that has 720 students. I'm so happy to be part of this video because it's such a great opportunity for us at our school to thank Jeff and Charles for all that they do for us. They are amazing. They donate and take care of our school in any way that we need. Not only do we benefit from the work that they do with Tools for Tomorrow and the donations that they make for that program. We have that program in our school thanks to their donations. At the Christmas in July event, they honor and recognize our school, and they ask for their patrons that come into their establishment to donate supplies to our school. They also collect gift cards for our teachers so that they can purchase supplies that they need. And this year they did something very special. They made sure that every single one of our 720 students received their very own new backpack at the beginning of this school year. Not only have they done all of that, but they also asked, well, what else do you need? And we said, well, we have this really cool rewards program that we do for our students where they can earn prizes throughout the year by earning points. And so they said, well, how much money do you need? And I'm like, well, about $2,000, and that would take care of all of our supplies for the whole year. And they wrote us a check for $2,000. So this year, all of our students are getting to buy all these cool prizes for having good scores on the report card, for having great behavior.
We were the very first recipient of money from their foundation, and that's why we are here tonight, to honor two outstanding gentlemen with the biggest hearts we know. Bars had to close during COVID, but they found a way to stay open, helping their patrons beat isolation. They contracted with restaurants around the area to deliver food, and so were able to stay open during COVID.
I probably first really started coming to the lounge during COVID. It was a time we were all very frightened. The business has all been locked down. We were isolated for 3 or 4 months. And Jeff and Charles created a safe place. They followed all the safety protocols, probably overdid it, but it made at least me, and I think many others, feel that we could come and gather. We were sitting outside at the time, and in the summer that was a significant hardship, but we were together creating community. One of the things that impressed me about being at the bar and the things that they do, there's many business establishments that we can support. Jeff and Charles gave significant amounts to charity. They took the monies that they made at the end of a year and made sizable checks, not just sponsoring a sports team, not just some of the small things, but they did $10,000, $20,000 checks, and that just kept growing and growing to eventually they now have a Roost Foundation that can actually give more, and they're into the hundreds of thousands of dollars a year now that they give, which is tremendous. So it's wonderful to come to a place knowing that I'm spending my money, but some of that's going to come back and make our community better.
The Roost patrons will tell you that keeping the Roost open during the pandemic allowed them to thrive and survive. It's an amazing story. It's a tug at your heartstrings type of story. To date, our fundraiser at the Roost has supported our arts program in 10 schools for a year. That's reaching 250 children in our community and teaching them. We are very, very grateful. So Charles, it's great to spend time with you this morning. I'm curious about why you give back to our Valley community in such a big way.
It's a responsibility, but also a pleasure to acknowledge how generously the community has embraced the Roost. Without that level of sincere support, none of this would be possible.
How would you like to be remembered?
I don't think in those terms. I'm so focused on how I can impact lives in the here and now. With that said, I would hope that the example the Roost and its employees have shown might positively impact 1 or 2 souls that would in turn act in a way that moves positively forward to the younger generation.
Is legacy important to you?
Only in the sense that I might have played a minor role in improving the lives of some of our less unfortunate.
You know, I still think about what motivates you to come to work day after day.
Well, I want the business that I'm affiliated with to be as successful as possible. The ability to create an enterprise that becomes a stable employer here in the Valley and generates awareness through fundraising to the betterment of our fellow citizens is all the motivation I need. I want to thank all the patrons at the Roost, because without their support, the Roost would not exist. And I just want to say thank you.
Jeff, it's so great to be with you here today. We at Tools for Tomorrow cannot tell you how grateful we are to you for what you've done, not only for Tools for Tomorrow, but for all the other organizations in the Coachella Valley. You have fun, you have bingo, you have cake decorating, you have chili making contests, you have drag brunches. We've been exposed to a whole new world, and we are so grateful for everything you're doing. You and I have cried a few times together because we both have big hearts, and that's why you and Charles do what you do, and that's why we at Tools for Tomorrow do what we do, to help the children. And you help the seniors, and you help your whole community. What was your inspiration for this? You mentioned your mother. Was your mother your role model? Were there role models in your life? You could live in a big house and have a fancy car and go on vacations. You didn't need to do this for the community. Why? What's driving this?
What's driving this is I had a wonderful relationship with my mother, don't get me wrong, but she was unfortunately no role model. I've lived in the big houses. I've had great relationships. I've had the big cars and the fancy boats and the jet skis and all the materialistic things in life. Robin, this is my last hurrah. This is it. You know, this is it. And after failed relationships, and after, thinking that the more things you have in life, the second homes, the this and that's not what it's about. It's not.
It's not.
It's truly not. And the Roost is basically no more than a vessel where I get to have fun and create all these cockamamie ideas and have an opportunity to just give back. That's what it is. For me today, it is no more than just an opportunity to look at who needs the help and give them that opportunity to survive and have things that they may not be able to have without our help.
Congratulations, Jeff and Charles. It's appropriate that you're being honored for your vision because of what you've created at your establishment, the Roost Lounge, and appropriate because you have not only the vision for your business, you've got a vision for the community, and you've built a community there, but you've reached out to make our whole community better. So thank you very much for all that you've done, and congratulations.
Jeff and Charles are amazing. I cannot believe that they're doing all this for our school. Our staff is lucky to have them. I feel blessed to have them in my life, and our students and our families are blessed. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Charles. You are amazing. Your generosity is like no other.
Charles, I love you. You've become a very, very dear friend of mine, and I want to thank you on behalf of all of us so much.
We at Tools for Tomorrow thank you, Jeff and Charles. Your patrons thank you, and the other great causes in the Valley thank you. You have made Cathedral City and the Coachella Valley a better place to live. Thank you.